Uh, yeah, yeah,
Of a big ban list
Go ahead. Yeah, there's
outside
definitely a
of
ban
just like
list.
rares.
I'm not sure how big the ban list is.
Well, I bet I could make a good Kithkin deck and
Yeah,
get back to my roots.
yeah. Now there seemed to be a ban list. Yeah, I haven't looked at the meta stuff a whole lot. Isaiah built a bunch of meta decks,
Yeah,
so
I was looking through those.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of availability.
I liked them.
I was hoping more people would be out tonight to kind of feel out the room to see who wanted to play Pauper and when. But I guess we'll have to pose that question next week because we definitely want to play it in here somewhere in the rotation. I'm just not sure where. All right, so we're back for round two, everybody. We got Brian Williams. I didn't ask what he was playing. I'm sure it has white in it because Brian likes white cards.
Who doesn't?
And Isaiah is playing more white cards, mono white humans.
Okay.
Try to glean what the fuck Brian's doing over here. Let me see your cards. You saw Skyclave. I think it's some Yorion thing. It's probably the same thing he was playing last time, which I can't
I
remember.
didn't see him reveal anything.
Come on. See what you got. Ah, well,
I
we'll
couldn't see if
figure
that
it
was a
out.
blue card or just the reflection of his sleeve.
Right. We'll figure it out. It's fine. We'll see what happens. Oh, you damn autofocusing camera. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
He's definitely playing white.
Ah, damn.
White, blue.
Remorseful cleric.
Hey, John.
What's up?
Hey, this is a sideboard card I forgot to take it out from the last game.
Ah.
Reshuffle. Just take it out and reshuffle.
Yeah, just reset. Just take it out, shuffle up, and then play. And I guess start with one less card. I'm not sure. That seems fine.
Yeah, that's probably.
All right. They probably didn't hear half that.
Yeah, it happens. I've definitely done that before. Whatever. Can't be perfect. Yeah. Looks like they resolved it. So all good. Let's see some rules clarification. I don't know where John is. Wasn't paying attention here. See, yeah, a lot of cards I'm unfamiliar with. Oh, I know that one. A human. Ooh, scooping already. Not sure what happened. Was not paying attention.
All right. Sorry to get hanging there, Eli.
That's all right. I wasn't paying attention, and they already finished game one.
Shit. I'm going to assume that
I
went
look-
to Isaiah.
I look up. I see Isaiah plays with Thales, lieutenant. I see it gets countered or something, and Isaiah scoops.
Oh, Isaiah scoops? Okay.
So that's what I was looking at some rules clarification, and when I look back up, boom.
Yeah, we just had Brian take a new hand. He was already down on a super low mulligan, so we just, for the sake of it not being a terrible game, we let him just take a new hand, or just we didn't care. And apparently it was a terrible game anyway. So yeah, what are you gonna do with this?
Yeah.
That was that.
But it was a handful of cards. I didn't know what they were,
Right.
and then I recognized Thales, lieutenant. And,
Yeah, I didn't know what Brian was doing there to get a game that fast, especially on such a He said he was on a mulligan to fucking 5 already, so
I don't know. He had
it must have been fire.
3 spirits or something in play. Isaiah had 3 creatures in play, and then
Just had enough flying power. Is that what he's on? Spirits?
it looked like it.
Shit, I should have looked at his deck when I was out
Based
there.
on how they looked, based on how there were blue creatures that looked wispy and floating, I guess they were spirits or ghosts if that's a new creature type.
Not yet.
Yeah. I saw pilot as a creature type. I wonder if that's gonna
Yeah, for the sake of
for crewing.
yeah, for vehicles, mostly established in Kamigawa.
Yeah. I'd be down for a pilot deck that wasn't mostly shapeshifters.
Right. Yeah.
And then like a pilot lord.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't want to print vehicles that are just like good cards.
I don't want to print vehicles, just print pilots.
Right. Just pilots.
Yeah.
Just for the sake.
First
of
off,
paper.
Pirate Lord is a great card name.
Right. Right.
They can make pilots that are pirates. Pilot pirates.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, I'd play that.
Shouldn't all? No, I guess not. I was gonna say shouldn't all pirates be pilots, but most of them don't actually steer the ship. Most of them just like
Yeah. You know what? That's
murder people and swap.
they should
decks.
make a pirate set, and it's all subgroups. Everyone's a pirate, but some of them are deckhands, some of them are
Yeah,
captains.
yeah. Hey man, we're going back to Ixalan pretty soon, so we might get that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's definitely on spirits.
That was what
Alright.
that's what was played. That's
Lieutenant?
not Thales lieutenant. Is it? No.
Yeah, that's
not.
Thales lieutenant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it is.
And so he just got ran over by the Flyers.
Yeah.
Classic.
I do like spirits as a card type.
Yeah, they've always been pretty
Never-
decent. They're
Never really played them unless you count Geist of Saint Traff, but he was just a value card that was played in
Yeah.
everything for 2 years. And then
there have been times that
disappeared.
they've been pretty good. I mean, they had times in Modern they were good. Apparently, they were a pretty good Pioneer deck.
Mhm.
So, we got Adeline down. That's a powerful card. Adeline is a star. It's like Brimaz, but just it triggers when you attack. So it doesn't have to attack, which is super fucking powerful. All right, so Skyclave is marked that.
I like that Mutavault.
Isaiah's definitely got probably a pretty good attack here. I would have to imagine. Do I see another lieutenant? Nope, ossification on the Skyclave. Gonna get him a 3/3. In response, Brian's tapping both dudes down to tap the lieutenant.
Is he keeping mana up for something, I wonder? Because he
Um,
had another land in play. He could have turned it into a Mutavault.
well, he probably was baiting, just seeing what Brian was gonna do before playing the land.
Maybe he was tapped out. I guess he did something.
Yeah, he played the second Mutavault and then activated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was just trying to do the ossification first, probably just to see
Sure.
what Brian had to
Okay,
say about
yeah.
anything. Supreme Phantom pumps his spirits +1/+1. Looking for some flying stiff. Antenna off the top. Nope. He's got this other dude. Is that a portable hole? We're gonna see a rattle change in response. Portable hole is a artifact that exiles a non-land permanent with CMC 2 or less.
Okay.
In response, Brian gave one of his things hexproof with this rattle chains dude right here.
Yeah. So just not getting rid of anything and then
Yeah.
swinging it all out. That's what I like to see.
Fuck yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. Yeah, he doesn't have. He's got a 3/2 and a 1/3. So he can. I don't know. If he cared, he could trade with the Mutavault maybe. He'd probably trade with the Lieutenant if he's going to trade with anything.
2/2s, a 3/3, a 3/3. What's that token?
1/1. Just a
1/1.
1/1.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's plenty of damage still.
I'd probably trade with the Lieutenant if it were me.
He
that.
might have a way to bounce it, in which case I would definitely fight the land, like kill the land.
Right. Yeah, I don't think there's any good bounce spell. Well, he's got a bunch of lands in hand,
I
so
don't know. It's blue-white, and I mean he could be playing 100 different bounce spells.
yeah, I don't think
I don't
any
know
of them
what
are
he would
actually
have.
played. I think the days of Vapor Snag are much bygone. Nobody bounces anything anymore.
Not if you play Legacy. Flicker Wisp is still a thing.
Yeah.
That's what Mono White Initiative at least was. I think Red White Initiative is the new one since the ban. But
All right, Isaiah's got lands in hand as well, and he's got this Hopeful Initiate dude.
it's just like a 1/1 or something.
It's a 1/2. It's a 1/2 that has training, so when it attacks with a bigger creature,
It gets
a counter,
yeah,
and then you
bigger
can pay
toughness and
mana,
power.
remove counters to blow up an artifact or enchantment.
Oh, that's neat.
It's a good card.
Yeah.
It is a solid card. Yeah, this mono white deck is probably... Actually, these are probably two of the least clunky decks in Pioneer, I would say. Destin says that every Pioneer deck is clunky, and a lot of them are. These are probably some of the more streamlined ones. Selfless Spirit, 2/1 flyer, sacrifice to give all your shit indestructible.
Yeah. Whoops. Turn my volume off.
Brian is gonna try to not die, but he might die anyway.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, he's staving off death, but pretty sure he's dead next turn. Isaiah's next turn, that is.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna swing in. He could swing in pretty big this turn. But yeah, unless he has some Spirit Lord.
Yeah, he needs always watching. There you go. White blue Pioneer Spirits play always watching because that card's a fucking house. Always watching is a 3-mana anthem that gives all your non-token creatures +1/+1 in vigilance. That would be like
that. I was thinking, isn't there a Spirit Lord that gives 1/1 and hexproof to everything?
yeah, there is not in
Not
Pioneer
Pioneer.
though.
Not Pioneer.
Nope, not in Pioneer.
Oh yeah, because Pioneer is like after all that.
Always watching though.
So nothing like Lingering Souls or.
No. There's
The
still plenty of good
3-drop
spirit
white one.
stuff, but not quite as much. But yeah, dude, always watch it. That'd be fucking sweet. All right, so we got 1/1 here.
Oh, getting a little excited there, Isaiah. It's too
He
much
is.
help.
He's an excitable guy.
I'm sure he'll catch it. Yeah.
I was hoping to have my Pioneer deck actually done, but I haven't got all the cards for it yet. And I don't even know if I'm actually going to build it for Jund. I think I might go Naya. Maybe. I don't know. I need to test it on Moto first. It's pretty classic beatdowny experiment one stuff.
Yeah. Saw some Jund decks doing pretty well in some recent modern tournaments.
Yeah.
They weren't. Can't remember what it was. Oh, it was Jund Creativity. Like it was just a weird.
Yeah. So creativity is like a polymorph.
I know Creativity is like the #1 deck in modern right now, but this was like a weird Jund.
Yeah. That deck has had a bunch of different flavors for a while.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Jund itself, like classic Jund for the sake of being Jund, has had a bunch of different iterations as well.
I love it. I just feel like I've never been able to play it when it was like one of the better.
I think the
decks.
current flavor of Jund you'd probably like a lot because it uses Urza Saga and Ren 6 and stuff like that. Like, so there's a lot of tech to it.
Yeah.
It feels like something that you might enjoy playing. But it's been changing quite a bit on pretty regular intervals the last couple of years. Like every 6 months, it feels like there's a new Jund list. That's the hot new Jund thing. Isaiah said he committed to Jund this invitational season. I think he's done pretty okay with it.
That's good.
Luminar Casper. That's a fun card. All right, so fucking Glacial Fortress. That is he keeping one land? Or a madman? No. Isaiah still resolving mulligans here.
Yeah,
I do think that Brian is keeping a one land hand, maybe, and that seems
I
insane.
think so. He had a card that I thought was a land, but it must.
There was a card that could have been a land. I was looking at it like maybe that's a land. I don't know.
Yeah.
One land hands, man. Insanity.
Yeah.
Insanity is what I call that.
I mean, unless I'd keep one.
Oh yeah. He's got an Igonjo. That's what that is.
Okay.
It's basically a spell too, but he's gonna play it as a land.
Yeah,
but
the
it's
new
gonna be
Ganja.
it's gonna be like clunky because he's gonna have to lead with this Glacial Fortress.
If he doesn't have a 1-drop though.
Yeah, he does. Well, he does, but he
Oh,
can't.
it is not. That's not a tap one. That's a damage land, right? Glacial Fortress.
Buddy land.
Body land. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Man, I used to play them all the time too.
Yeah, I feel like this deck might make more sense because Seachrome Coast is now in Pioneer. Because Brothers War put him in? Yeah.
Print all those.
Yeah, all the fast lands are all Pioneer legal. So. And there's no fetch land, so there's not any reason to play, like, you're not playing shocks and stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
you can play some more.
I mean, you are
value.
playing shocks, but
There's more
less
value
premium.
dual lands.
Yeah.
You can play. Yeah.
Here's a Kytheon. My favorite one-ofs. Little guy.
I've seen him before. It's been a long time, but
He's a 2/1. You can pay 3, give him indestructible.
right.
When you attack with him and 2 other creatures after combat, he transforms into a Gideon Planeswalker.
Okay. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
pluses to give things indestructible, pluses to make things attack him, and as Gideon always does, turns himself into a dude. Here's a Thalia. That card is going to be completely dead here. You probably could have taken that out of this match. I could.
It might hit like one card in. I don't know. Maybe
There's
maybe
a-
he sees the
there's
value
a
in the
couple-
2/1.
Right. The first strike doesn't matter because it matters. It's less important here because he's not blocking with it. The tax might hit something. Like I think there's a couple counter spells they play and maybe a card draw spell they play that it could tax.
Yeah.
There may be. I would assume there'd be better stuff. Oh yeah, that portable hole. That's going to cost 2.
Yeah, I could see that. I think Dahlia is a card. I don't think Isaiah would be in this position. That's a card that a lot of people wouldn't sideboard because they wouldn't think about getting rid
Right.
of it.
Yeah.
I don't think Isaiah is one of those players.
No.
But it's
Alright.
like.
So
like,
he's going to go for a big combat here, getting the Adeline down. I actually don't hate portable holding because he had a good opportunity to do so. And he could have taken that aura off of the thing. Although here he flips his Gideon. So, okay,
Yeah,
that's fair
probably just
too.
wanted to do
Going to make
this,
the thing
so-
attack Gideon, and that's going to stop Brian from drawing cards because that thing draws him cards when it hits players, I'm pretty sure. And that's probably what they're checking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad play. I probably would have went for the removal. I like removing things. I'm
Sure.
playing dudes, but I don't know. I like removing things and playing dudes. Those are the things I like the most to do.
Yeah.
At the same
I
time.
think Isaiah meant the right play. I think flipping Gideon as soon as
Yeah,
possible.
it's going to be a
is
shit ton of
best.
power next turn, so.
Yeah, and he can hole it next turn too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no. He could have a rattle chains now, but probably doesn't really care all that much.
This Gideon, when he becomes a creature, it's power equal to his counters?
No,
Or is
just
that
a
different?
4/4.
Okay.
Just a 4/4. And definitely do it for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
he does have a little bit of a clunky thing. He's gonna have to. Yeah, I wouldn't offer up Thalia, I guess, or offer up Thalia. Yeah, actually, I would. Just
I
go,
guess
just
it
go all
depends-
out.
Yeah, it depends on what he draw, but I would probably. I might portable hole, but I would. If I didn't, there's no reason I wouldn't mute.
I
them
feel
all
like
and then
I
swing
like
all
combat
out.
first, just to
Right,
get a
so-
card out of Ryan's hand, and maybe let your Thalia die so it's not taxed. Because Brian's
Yeah.
probably, even though it's kind of irrelevant, he's probably gonna like prioritize getting rid of it if he can.
Mm.
All right, so we got
Again, that's
Adeline
one of those
attacking as
things-
a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does he get buff for every creature attack?
Yeah, it's star 4, so it's a 6/4 right now.
Okay, so it's like a white version of Goblin
Yeah,
Pile Driver.
it's like Pile Driver or Ravel Master plus Brimaz. It's fucking nuts. It's a good card. It's a really good card.
Yeah.
It's one of the best white cards they put in for sure. Oh, sweet! I told you he was going to prioritize getting rid of that Thalia.
I would have prioritized Mutavault. There's
Yeah.
no way I wouldn't have.
Well, he couldn't kill the Mutavault. He would have just.
Oh, it's a one. Oh,
It's a 1/3. It's a
Okay,
1/3.
so okay, yeah, Thalia
It's a
was-
fair block, but
Thalia was the right call then. Yeah.
It's going to help Isaiah here because he's going to get to cast his portable hole from 1. Don't think Brian has any. I feel like if he had any action, he may have. Do we have a Rattle Chains? Yes, we do. Or no, we have the counters. What? Okay, counterspell. Yep. Lofty Denial, I think is what that was.
Hmm.
Oh, it was some kind of counterspell. But Brian is at fucking 5, and All-Star here, Adeline. It's pretty good. It's probably... Okay, gonna do a selfless. Can you hold up Igonjo? Because you really need to hold up the Igonjo.
It costs. Doesn't it cost 4?
I am so surprised he didn't go after that Gideon. That's strange. Igonjo is 3.
3. Okay. So yeah, you can keep it up and. Adeline.
I don't know why he wouldn't.
It does
have
4 damage to an attacking while blocking creature, correct? Not just 4 damage to a creature.
Yeah, attacking and blocking in super white fashion.
So sadly, you have to.
Here's an ossification. You're gonna get rid of your Supreme Phantom, probably. Do you have any interaction? I don't think he does. Fire at the Mutavault and get in for a super fucking big combat. Rawr.
So 5, 9.
What is he holding up? Here's the Agonjo, gonna get the Adeline.
Yeah.
That's still
It's 9 damage coming at him, blocking it, so he's gonna take 5.
alright. Selfish should be dead, indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got a hole to climb out of, man.
Real
This,
question is, did he sack it after blocking it?
right.
'Cause
That is
that
the
is-
question. You always should. Come on.
First off, if you're worried about something, I wouldn't be worried about him giving it trample.
yeah.
I'd be more worried about
Yeah.
somehow having a free kill spell.
Oh, another one of these thingies
So he's
here.
gonna draw 2 every time it hits.
I think. I'm pretty sure that's what that
Is
is.
he gaining life from that, or did he gain life from
He
some other
gained.
card?
He gained life.
Yeah, he gained 4 at some point.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, lifelink and draw a card. Pioneer at 10. 10 is in modern. All right, this life gain is letting him hold on here. So let's see what Isaiah's got to say about that.
he's at 8 now, right?
Yep, 8 now. Isaiah's at 10.
He has
Real
a-
threat from the Flyers here. He has to actually make some
As a
considerations.
creature in play.
He's got 1 blocker.
8. He can do 5 damage.
Lieutenant. That's all he really needs is Lieutenant.
Yeah, but he clearly didn't draw.
Yeah. I feel like maybe it was a time to. Oh,
Alright.
and
Counter.
counterspell. All right.
Stubborn. No, it's not stubborn.
No, it was a lofty denial.
Lofty denial. That's it.
All right, this super suited up, and he's got another one in hand.
And looks
So
like
he might be able to pull this out
Yeah.
thanks to this life
that-
gain.
Drawing those 2 cards and getting that life gain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this aura is saving his
Oh, he went
life.
for Gideon.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
he doesn't get the card draw. I guess his hand is good enough with the
Yeah.
counterspell and everything and the life gain.
All right, let's see what you got, Isaiah.
Just hope Isaiah didn't draw something real good. Ooh, he doesn't want to attack with Mutable.
This was close. Okay, so he's just going to flash in the Spell Queller. I like the,
Guess he was worried about.
that could be good for Isaiah here. Okay. Yeah, that's decent for Isaiah, but he's still... Oof, yeah. I think Isaiah's dead. Well, not dead yet, but... Oh, no, perfect. Nice sequencing, Isaiah.
Yeah.
Nice sequencing. Okay, he is not dead. He is in very good shape now. Good job, Isaiah. Land from Brian. Oof, that was tight. Those last few turns were pretty fucking tight. All right, so that's a 2-1 for Isaiah. Nice. All right, well, that was match 2. Yeah, there was definitely good sequencing from Isaiah there. The mono white deck is really fucking consistent. It's really solid.
Yeah, there's so much removal in that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, white. They just keep getting more and more and more and more removal, and it's like that ossification card is hard to play other places because it has to enchant on basic, but this is the perfect place for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So there's no Grease Fang Okiba boss in this match. I should have changed that card, but whatever.
Yeah,
We
being able
didn't.
to spend 2 mana to remove something in this format's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, it is for
That's
sure.
the problem. Like, white removal has to be 1 mana or it's too slow
All right.
for the most part. Or free.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back in a minute with match 3. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Yeah.